All right, so East vs West 18 has released what possibly will be the most explosive arm wrestling match you've ever seen in your life. I'm talking about Nugzari Chikadze up against Matt Mask, the Georgian Bulldog, up against the Wild Horse. This match has the personalities in it that are, you'd have to say, the most extreme two personalities that you'll see at the table in the professional arm wrestling world. Matt Mask, the Wild Horse from Canada, who is the epitome of table slapping, jumping, dropping F-bombs everywhere. The man comes to the table. I've met Matt Mask and spoken to Matt Mask before, and he's described to me that how he gets into a mental state ready to compete is in the 15 minutes before he walks on the stage, he pictures his opponent throwing rocks at his dog and pushing his children over in the street. He gets angry, he gets to a point where he has genuine hatred for the person, whether they are a friend or not outside of the arm wrestling world. At the table, he goes in with genuine hatred for his opponent. He says that fuels his adrenaline, that fuels his desire for revenge, that fuels his ability to be stronger to a point where he goes crazy, like we see. When Matt Mask pins somebody, he explodes with energy and he goes nuts. Now, Nugzari Chikadze, exactly the same. He is a bulldog by his name, and that's his nickname, and he is absolutely crazy full of energy. When he wins, he roars, he goes crazy. He doesn't back down the slightest bit. He comes forward. He has a style about him that is really diverse. He's got one of the best explosive top rolls you've ever seen. For a shorter guy, his explosive outside game is truly amazing. We saw him blow through people like Rob Vigent Jr., making his hand control look like it was non-existent. But not only is he an explosive top roller, he is also huge on side pressure. He can go into a hook and hang with the best in the world, and he is incredibly dangerous in every single lane. Now, when we look at this match, we see Matt Mask is, I don't actually know how tall Nugzari Chikadze is, but he is significantly shorter than Matt Mask, that is for sure. I'm gonna guess Nugzari Chikadze is like 5'10", 5'11", max. And 105 kilos is the weight category, which to me is extraordinary that Matt Mask can even reach 105 because the man is a giant. But we saw what he did at 105 up against Kidagali Ongawa. He absolutely destroyed the man, made it look like he was not there. And he did it with his signature explosive low hand top roll. Now, Matt Mask's top roll, you have to say, is the better top roll out of the two. For all the credit I give Nugzari Chikadze, the short arm top roll is a very difficult move to pull off against an elite long arm top roll. The short arm top roll is fantastic against hookers. It's fantastic against top rollers that aren't extremely long limbed, but with the length arm and the length hand of Matt Mask, it's very difficult biomechanically to get any sort of real purchase or real value into the short explosive top roll. When Nugzari Chikadze, if he hits into a top roll, Matt Mask can just let it kind of open the bicep a little bit, catch in the fingers, then drag and roll, taking the wrist of Nugzari Chikadze. So I don't expect this to be a top roll v top roll. I do expect it to be a top roll v top roll out of the straps and for a quick slip. But once they get tied together, I think you're going to see huge explosive side pressure from Nugzari. I think you're going to see classical Matt Mask cracking the wrist back. We're going to see dead wrist defense from Nugzari. We're going to see flop presses. We're going to see hook attempts. We're going to see everything. I actually have no idea who wins this match. All I know is that it is going to be the most explosive match of East vs West 18. I think you could book yourself a ticket just for this match alone. This match, if it ends up the knife edge that I think it will, this will be the most entertaining arm wrestling match you've perhaps ever seen, because these guys will be screaming in each other's face. The blood pressure between these guys will be somewhere off the charts. Veins will be popping out the side of necks. It's going to be mayhem, and Matt Mask and Nugzari Chikadze are set to explode. Like I said, I don't know who wins. All I know, it's going to be brutal. Let me know who you think's going to win. Let me know who you're supporting. This one will go down East vs West, number 18. Actually, I cancel all that. It's not East vs West. It's King of the Table, but it is done by East vs West Promotions. So let me know what you think is going to happen at this King of the Table event. It goes down May 10th in Istanbul. It's going to be brutal.